Why do you hate me so much? You never make your move.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Ciao bellissimi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Bai. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, it really means a lot. So today I will be filming a get ready with me, just like a chill one. I have my tea here, green tea. How's everyone doing? Good, because I'm doing good too. So whilst I'm getting ready, I want to talk about a TV series I just finished watching. It's a Korean drama, it's a K-drama. It's called Itaewon Class. I have a lot to say about it. Like, oh, by the way, if you are still watching it and you haven't gotten to the end, or you're about to watch it, don't watch this video. Or just like mute it and just like watch me do my makeup, because you know, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone. I don't want anyone to come at me saying, oh my goodness, why did you spoil it for me? The characters, the place, Itaewon, and just like everything, you know, like the theme of the K-drama. I'm just gonna start off with primer. And now I'm just gonna go on to do my eyebrows. So the eyebrows are done, and we're just gonna talk about like the background of Itaewon Class. So Itaewon Class is a webtoon, and they made it into a K-drama, which I think that's really cool. First, a few characters. We have Park Seung-ri. Sorry, pronunciation maybe a little bit, you know, off, because obviously I'm not Korean. I don't know how to pronounce these names correctly, or like, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce these names correctly, so excuse my pronunciation, okay? Do not come at me. Okay, so we have Park Seung-ri, the protagonist. Then we have xoxo, we have xoxo, we have Jang Dae-hee and Jang Jong-won and Jang Jong-so. So yeah, so Park Seung-ri, he is the main character, and he's just like, I guess you could just like an average dude and stuff. Okay, so whilst I'm talking about that, I'm just gonna start with my eyeshadow, or else I'll just be staying here just talking about it without actually doing my makeup. So Park Seung-ri is an average kid, started in new high school and stuff. We don't really know where he comes from or anything. We just know that he lives with his dad, and mom is dead, I think. Yeah, I mean, they didn't really talk about the mom, but all we know is he lives with his dad. So first day of in the new high school, this kid, this like arrogant and just like piece of something, you know, Jang Jong-won, he is bullying a kid, and like nobody's doing anything about it, because he is the son of Jang Dae-hee, which is the owner of Janga. This is like a big food business. It's really famous throughout like Korea or South Korea. Nobody does anything, but Siri is like fed up because he just doesn't like bullies, you know. So he stand up for the kid that is getting bullied, and he ended up punching Jongwon in his face. And yeah, but then even the teacher, when he came in and saw that Jongwon was bullying another kid, he didn't say anything, because I guess the whole entire school is like afraid of his father, Jang Dae-hee. Powerful man, but then again it's like, so that means even if he's doing something wrong, you can't correct him, basically. So that's quite annoying, because like why? What the hell? So Seri punches Jongwon on the face. He gets expelled. He has a meeting with Jang Dae-hee, the father of Jongwon, and his dad, Seri's dad, came with him as well, and he ended up getting expelled. Why? Because Seri would not kneel down and apologize to Jungwon for punching him. I'm like, yes, okay, I don't need to apologize. I mean, like, I wouldn't go as far as punching the kid. I would just say stop it and just like stop it. But then it's like, even if I report it to the teacher wouldn't really do anything because they're like scared of Jungwon's dad. So it's like, okay, I guess punching is like no violence. Like, I don't agree with violence personally, but it is what it is, you know. So he get expelled because he didn't want to apologize to his son, Jungwon. He didn't want to apologize to Jungwon. And yeah, so he doesn't graduate, sadly. He gets expelled and they leave. And it's just like, you know, his dad and Ciaooooo just like go to a pub or a bar or restaurant and eat and just like talk, you know, and stuff. And then they, I guess, kind of forget about it. They don't really think about it, and they start to prepare to open up a pub because that's what Ciaooooo's dad wanted to do, like for a long time, to open up his own pub. So one night Ciaooooo's dad was driving, like he didn't have a car, he has a motorcycle. He was driving his motorcycle, just like, I think he was going back home or going to the restaurant, I'm not really sure. And then a car just comes and hit him, and then he dies. Jungwon apparently was angry and was furious. And if you're angry and furious, I don't think you should be driving, especially at nighttime, because it's just, you won't concentrate and you just do stupid stuff. So, oh my god. I'm not even doing my makeup, what the hell? So Jungwon hit Ciaooooo's dad. His dad just falls over like a cliff or something, like, you know, and dies. But does Jungwon take responsibility? No, he doesn't. Why? Because he, you know, those type of kids are just like arrogant and then think that whatever they do, they can just get away with it. Yeah, he's that type of kid. And it's like, I personally don't blame him because of how his dad raised him. Jang Dae-hee, he raised him to be like this terrible person, to be honest. Like, oh, the things that he does at the end, I don't even know, like, what the hell, why? He doesn't take responsibility, and obviously he ends up in the hospital because he was also like injured a little bit and stuff. So Ciaooooo finds out that his dad died because of Jungwon, because he hit him and hit a run, you know. So he goes to the hospital, finds Jungwon, and just like start beating him up. I have to close my eyes because I just don't like those scenes where it's either they're killing people and the blood is coming out, like they're punching people and the blood is coming out. I just don't like those scenes. So I just have to like close my eyes and just like hear him beating Jungwon. It's like, oh my goodness. To be honest, I would be very, very pissed as well. Like, why are you a bully? And then you wanted me to kneel down to you and apologize for punching you, and then you just go and hit my back and hit my dad, and my dad is dead now, and now I'm an orphan. Why do you hate me so much? Why? Just like, what? So now that took 3,000 years to do brown eyeshadow because I was talking so much, I'm just gonna go in with my eyeliner and do just a quick eyeliner moment, you know. He beats him up like almost to death and stuff, and then the police come because, you know, Ciaooooo's friend, her name is Soa calls the police because she knows that Jungwon hit Ciaooooo's dad. When Ciaooooo found out, he just left immediately, so like Soa knew where she was going, so she just called the police. And then Ciaooooo get arrested, sentenced for 3 years for attempt murder. It's like very sheer. I don't know if you could describe an eyeliner sheer, but it's like very, very sheer. It's not black at all. I'm just gonna go over with some black eyeshadow. To do something a bit different with my eyeliner because I just want to take it away from how horrible and disgusting it looks like right now. So I think I'm just gonna do like colorful line like on top of it, just above it, because it just looks horrible. I'm gonna go in with my Loveworld eyeshadow palette, and I'm just gonna take this goldy color. Where's the brush? Okay, with this small brush over here, and then I might go over with this another gold color. Hopefully it comes out well, because I actually don't have time to like do like another eyeliner, because I'm going on a lunch date, so you know. I'm gonna go in with my concealer to conceal and stuff. So here and this here and here. 3 years in jail, then he comes out and he's doing other work and stuff. Okay, so let me just rewind a little bit. So during his high school moments, he just said that he wanted to be a police officer, because you know, justice and all that, he likes that. But when he got expelled because he didn't want to kneel down and apologize for punching John Wang, it was a bit like, oh, now how the hell am I going to be a police officer if I don't graduate high school? I mean, again, he could have just like gone to another high school, but I don't know why they did not do that. I guess they were just following the webtoon, and I guess on the webtoon he didn't go to another high school, or maybe it was like too late. I think he was in his last year, a couple months before graduation, so I think maybe that's why. So and usually in Korea, if you want to become a police officer, you are not allowed to like go to prison and become an ex-convict. So no ex-convict are allowed to become a police officer. So now that he's an ex-convict, he can't really be a police officer anymore, because you're not allowed to do that. Which is like, I find it really sad, because like now it's all because he didn't want to kneel down, because you know, like he didn't do anything wrong. He was just defending a kid, and the fact is like John Won didn't even get like a punishment or anything like that to like, because he was bullying a kid. So it's like, oh, you know, those arrogant kids that can get away with anything. It's because of their parenting. Like, he turned out to be such a d-head because of how his father just like treated him, and like just how he grew up, really. Like, that's why. And he just becomes so arrogant and stuff. Seri gets out of prison, does couple of like manual jobs, so like fishing and just like construction, I think he did as well, and stuff. That's usually what people who come out from prison do in South Korea. I mean, I think so. I mean, I don't really know. So yeah, and then since he can't be a police officer anymore, he just decided to go on with like his father's footsteps, and he wants to open up his own pub restaurants and stuff. So that's what he does. He saves a lot of money so that he can open a place where he can start his own pub business, you know. He opens it at Itaewon. It's a really lively place. Like, it's like really pretty. Now I want to go and see. So there's a lot of like international people that go there and stuff, so they bring all their little culture in there. So usually Korean people don't really celebrate Halloween, I think. Itaewon is like the place where if you want to celebrate Halloween, you go there. When he comes out of prison, he goes to Itaewon and sees Soa, her friend, I guess crush, and it's been like 3 years, and you know, they catch up and like they spend the Halloween night together and stuff. So that's really fun. and then they just talk about like plans and stuff. So he tells her that he wants to open up a pub. She asked when, and he said in 7 years. And then obviously she was drinking, so they were in a restaurant, pub and stuff. So she has a drink, she drank some whilst he was answering the question, and just literally spat on him, spat the whole entire drink to him. Done it twice. I was like, oh my gosh, what the hell. I personally wouldn't take that. I don't know how Seri did, but he's like a really good character. Like, I like him. I like how he handled certain things. Obviously way different from how I would handle things, but he's like really kind and generous, you know. Well, that night passed. 7 years later, he opens up a pub, and Soa, she is working for Janga, which is, you know, Janga is the company of Jang Dae-hee, father of Jang Jung-won, you know, the bully and stuff. So she ends up working for them. She goes to uni and Janga sponsors her, and then she ends up working for them, just like when Ciaooooo ended up in prison and stuff. So I guess that was her only option to, like, you know, go to uni and stuff, because she also no, she didn't become, she was an orphan, and she was staying. There's a building where like orphans stay, and it's also like where Suri's dad used to work, because Janga sponsored that like orphan. So she ends up working with him, and then when Suri opens up his pub in Itaewon, Soa also works there, because that's where Janga main restaurant is. So they see each other and they're just like, oh, you know, hi there, it's been so long, it's been exactly 7 years and you open up a pub. And so they just say, yeah, I know, crazy, right? I said what I said and I meant it and stuff. So they just like catch up and everything. That's really cool. But obviously at the beginning it was really hard to get customers in, so yeah, you know. Now Seru is done for a bit. Now we're gonna go on to Yiso, Jo Yiso. So she's a really interesting character. She's a bad, you know, and she doesn't take any BS. So that's all I can say. That's how I would describe her. She's a bad babe. So at the end they get together. There we go. This is like the first K-drama that I've watched that I really like. Obviously I'm now watching other K-drama where the actor that played Park Seo-ri, which is Park Seo-joon, I'm watching all his other K-drama that he was acting on, because I really like his acting, and I guess you can say he's like my favorite Korean actor. I'm gonna be quickly putting on lashes, so now I'm just gonna let them dry, and then I'm gonna put some mascara afterwards. I'm just gonna highlight. So yeah, I'm basically telling you the whole entire story. At the end she ends up becoming the manager of the pub. The pub's name is Danbam. It's cute. The pub's name is Danbam. And I just want to say that V from BTS wrote a song called Sweet Night for this K-drama, and it's like really amazing song and very romantic, and just like fits with like the mood of this K-drama. So I really recommend all of you to go and listen to it and just like, you know, share it with like your friends and stuff. So yeah. And it ends up just like being this like massive business, Itaewon Class, IC. That's where the name of the whole entire thing comes from. He's doing one of his work. Obviously there's like other characters that, you know, are part of it, people that are friends with Suri, and they help him with his, I guess, dream and stuff. His actual dream was to like, God, my favorite, destroy Janga. When Yiso her feeling to Suri, that she loves him. She told him that she loves him, like so in it. So he said, no, I don't love you, like don't love me back. And I almost cried with that. I was like, oh no. This was like, you know, age gap, and you know, you're the manager of my pub, so that's kind of weird. Those are excuses, you know, just like, no, don't say that. My happiest part, when they finally got together, like at the end, it was just like, oh, so amazing. The one thing that annoyed me was that knows that Seori likes him, and then there was a point where Soa also told Jongwon that she likes Seori as well, but it's like she never did anything to like create like, you know, a romantic relationship with him. Then when she finds out that Seori likes Yiso now, what, 4 years, but you never did, and she just gets mad, and I'm like, why are you mad? You never make your move. I have to say, wow, can you see that? Okay, you do recommend every one of you to go and watch it, because it's like not because I'm a like K-pop fan, because it's really good. So I think everyone should go and watch it. If you haven't watched it, you should go and watch it. Ambos as well, especially at the end, there was like this humongous fight, like for no reason. Jongwon gets out of prison and decides to kidnap his little brother, which is Jongsu, to get at, and Yiso to get at. You just paid what you deserve because you killed Seori's dad. I'm just gonna do a brown lip as well. Jang Dae-hee gets cancer. Nice. Seori takes over Janga. Blush, I guess. So yeah, this is my outfit. I'm just wearing a yellow racer top, jeans, and some white sneakers. So yeah, this is the finished look. Basically, Itaewon Class is just like an entertaining, sad, angry type of like K-drama, and I cried, I got frustrated, I laughed and smiled, and just like all the emotions that you could ever think of. Basically, it's in Itaewon Class, and it will reveal some type of like persona that you have inside for some reason, but it's really good. Like, you should, if you haven't watched it yet, you should really watch it. I would recommend it. Like, it's really good. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe down below, give this a thumbs up, and comment down below any K-drama that, you know, you've watched and you would recommend, so that I can watch some as well, because I've been wanting to watch another K-drama, but I haven't found anything that really interests me. So if you have any recommendation, obviously down below, and any Netflix show, really. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in my next video, and ciao.